What's going on, guys? I'm Entity Maze, here with my review of the latest Pokemon Sun and Moon anime episode. Episode 51, Lively Lillie, a determined runaway. This episode isn't as plot important as the previous episode we had gotten, but it was quite relaxing to watch. Wanna know more? Then get relaxed, everyone, as I will now jump right into this episode review. So the episode begins off from where the previous episode ended off, everybody being in shock from Lusamine being abducted. And once again, I love the emotion that is being shown from the characters after this event. Mostly Lillie. She dropped to the floor in shock, and Gladion even felt like he had to comfort her. That's sweet. Anyway, Bruna and Wick then appear and ask Faber what happened in anger. Faber looking very shocked too, but meanwhile, Ash was shocked about Lusamine, but also very worried about Nebby because it wasn't moving. After this though, James flies Lillie, Gladion and Ash back to Lillie's mansion. But during the trip, Ash was trying to be positive about the situation. However, Gladion and Lillie just couldn't put a smile on their face, which I really like how for once, Ash's positive attitude hasn't made characters feel better. I mean, for God's sake, their mother got abducted. Ash couldn't possibly feel the amount of pain they are in at the moment. When Ash splits up from Lillie and Gladion though, when landing, Lillie goes into her room and changes into what we call in the games, her Z-powered form. And oh my god, she looks so cute in the anime too. I really love the design and the meaning behind it. The most meaning in this anime being that she wants to go on a journey to find a way to go through ultra space and save her mother. But wants to go with Gladion too, as he feels like he should save Lusamine as well, and Lillie isn't exactly strong without any help, which I think Gladion even pointed out. But in the end, both ended up running away from home to go on this journey. Oh yeah, I feel like I have to mention this too. I love the scene where Gladion states, quote, "Lillie, I'm entering," end quote, but he was already in the room, which made Lillie give this chibi reaction. So goddamn adorable. The next day though, Ash is still worrying that Nebby cannot move, which the classmates suggest a couple of things, but Ash had already tried them out and they had not worked. Also to worry the classmates and Ash even more, James comes up to check if Lillie was at school, but of course, she wasn't. With all of these troubles though, the gang then decide to go to Hala for some advice. Well, hello Hala, I did not expect to see you again. Regardless, Hala states regarding Nebby that an old myth goes that a legendary Pokemon known as Solgaleo, yes, I'm finally saying the name right, I apologize, can open up a wormhole to Ultra Space, which he can summon it at the Ultra of Sun, which is where he and the others start to believe that is where Lillie and Gladion went to as well. Now, I ain't gonna lie, despite Hala being an alright character, I feel like the gang could have found out this information from somebody else. Like, I don't know, Professor Brunette, she researches Nebby and Ultra Wormholes, but still, the gang went to Hala for this advice. But hey, maybe it's just me who feels a bit about this scene. Regardless though, James the Butler then prepares a boat for the classmates and Kukui, and they head to Pony Island to go to Fast Pony Canyon, which is how you get to the altar. Over at Pony Island now though, Lillie and Gladion indeed knew this information, and we see them trying to get past multiple obstacles in the canyon, such as the statue puzzle and the bridge, which Lillie thought she had a good idea of what to do for both, but Gladion, knowing his adventure style, solved the situations, as apparently Lillie's solutions wouldn't have turned out right, which I really like this. As you know, in this anime, Lillie was always portrayed to be somebody to solve situations and puzzles for the classmates, yet now on this journey, she's finding herself to struggle, as this is a new experience for her. So, I find this really nicely done. Anyway, it's now time for me to fanboy, so get prepared. Firstly, this was cute, and then this chibi Lillie doing some Minecraft bridging, nah, I'm done. Lillie and Gladion then approach a cave which contains Jangmo and the Totem Kommo-o, this proving to be their last obstacle. Gladion does try to do damage to Kommo-o, but it does nothing, with Lillie then suggesting to use the fairy memory, as of course Kommo-o is weak to fairy. But Jangmo makes the disc go flying when Gladion tries to use it on Silvally. So Lillie gets some action by commanding Vulpix to use Powder Snow to stop some of the allied Pokemon and make Gladion slide to get the disc. But oh my god, he was so majestic sliding. Anyway, once he gets the disc, what do you know? He wrecks Kommo-o in one hit. Like damn, I was really hoping for more battle action, but we'll talk more about that battle later. But right now, the cave starts to collapse a bit, which the siblings then run away on Solgaleo, but a rock was about to hit Lilie, and Ash comes in saving her using Pikachu's Electro Ball. The entire gang then reuniting at the altar, saying that they really want to help them and Nebby. While talking about the entire gang though, I might as well mention this now too. Because the classmates are actually with Ash now in this arc, I really hope the anime creators give them actual importance. Regardless though, this episode then ends off with all the Tapu Guardians meeting the gang. So with that story said, let's now finally move on to my overall thoughts of this episode. Firstly for the story, it's been the usual format once again. The first half of the episode was just meh, but has some importance, but then we get into the second half, which has the most important and very exciting moments. I'm not gonna lie, this was also in episode 50, but I was a bit blinded because I was enjoying seeing how much Lilie had got happy after being able to touch any Pokemon. I mean, come on, like I said last time, it's the happiest she's been. Regardless of that sidetrack though, you can probably guess now. The first half of this episode for me was just meh, only really enjoying Lilie's change in design. And why that is because she changed her look based on Lusamine being abducted, also starting a somewhat new life on the road, which I really appreciate this development. Of course there is more meaning to it, but you guys get the picture. But I will also say this regarding Lusamine. Lilie even treated Lusamine badly at times because of the whole Clefairy evolution incident, so to see her care more about Lusamine in these recent episodes, mostly this one, as of course she set off on her journey to save her, is really sweet too. In fact, I like this whole development idea as much as I liked it from the games, so pretty much good job there Pokemon. As for the actual journey we see in the episode though, I actually really like it. It had obstacles like we face in the games and even what we see in previous series. In fact, I was thinking to myself once again at one point when watching this episode, damn, I really wish Ash actually went on a journey around Alola. It would have been so much better than the school. But yeah, as you can see, my point is, to see this adventure slash journey element finally make its way back for an episode was very refreshing and enjoyable. Finally, as for the Kommo-o battle we see in this episode though, I expected a lot more. Sure, Kommo-o is very weak to Fairy, which is why it went down so easily, but I feel like if we saw more of an actual battle, it would have been more entertaining to watch. Don't get me wrong, it was nice to see Gladion and Lilie actually working together in this, but still, I wanted more action. But hey, maybe this means we will see Ash do this trial at one point to get more of that action. Besides, Gladion nor Lilie got the Dragon Z Crystal. Moving on to the animation and music aspects of this episode though. Firstly for the animation, it was fluid throughout the whole thing, but my favourite highlights of this factor have to be the lighting they used in some shots. Weird I know, but I like the detail, the movements in Kommo-o's battle, and Chibi Lilie. God, Chibi Lilie is so goddamn cute. As for the music though, my favourite tunes I heard have to be the tune that played during Lilie's design change, Hala explaining Solgaleo, and Steely Lilie on Pony Island at one point. They all fit so nicely to the scenes and had a very nice tune overall. With everything I've said in this video though, I've decided to give this episode a rating of 8 out of 10. Pretty much the second half of the episode was the most enjoyment I found, but with Lilie's development in the beginning of the episode, it is still worth watching all the way through. But yeah, pretty much, good job on this episode Pokemon. Regardless, if you have seen this episode for yourself, let me know in the comments down below what you thought of it. I'll love to hear, as of course we all have different opinions. Regardless, that pretty much wraps it up for the video now. So if you did enjoy, then be sure to leave a like and a subscribe for future Pokemon content. It helps out a ton. For now, this is Entity Maze, signing out.